Yeah, as I predicted, I want to say a couple of months ago, it might have been during the summer, but I was saying to myself when all the Sandro Martin stuff started going down, I even said this a while back because I actually had paid for Black Prime when Terrence Crawford fought on there, and but I was actually saying, and I dropped a video recently talking about fighters need to go to Black Prime and to actually have some fights on there. And a lot of people don't like the move; they think it's cheap or it's not something that's like Showtime. But I had a very good feeling that he was going to end up going toward that direction. It's all rumors; it's not official, but they've had some things as far as reposts and things like that that I knew was going to happen. I'm not surprised by this move. This is something I expected. I didn't expect the Ryan Garcia situation to turn out the way everybody thought. I didn't expect the Teofimo situation to turn out the way everybody expected. A lot of these fights that Devin Haney was including in, I didn't expect them to happen just a certain way because the promoters moving a certain way. And I don't know. Once Bill Haney started to kind of make suggestions like, hey, we can do this with or without them. And I realized, okay, he can probably make that BLK move then. That sounds like a situation where he can go in that direction and be successful. And a lot of people don't think it's a good move. They think it's a cheap move. It's not like this network and that network. At the end of the day, if people want to see you fight, they going to come to where you fight. Period. It don't matter who you are, what you're doing, people going to come to see you fight. People didn't say they wanted to see Terrence Crawford fight, but dudes sat up here and find a way to watch Terrence Crawford versus David Avenesian on BLK Prime. Then bragged about how good David Avenesian was when Boots was going to fight him after saying that he wasn't good. So I've already seen this movie before. I'm not surprised by the responses. A lot of it just, dudes trying to be comedians for free. But from what I see, man, the situation is about money. Ain't nobody a lot of these dudes ain't getting no money like Devin Haney. Your favorite fighter ain't getting a bag like that. So let's be real. Ain't getting a bag like that. It's only a couple of guys that's getting some money. And most of those guys, he call them the face of boxing. Other than that, it ain't too many people. And Devin Haney's, he got a good situation going on, so he good. Money is all right. He ain't hurting for nothing, so he's gonna be good. He don't need to fight on certain networks if they don't value his talent. If they want to have him fight, they know how to make him have a fight or put together a fight. They not interested in making a fight? Okay, then go ahead. Make you another Adrian Bronner or Blair Cobbs or something like that, or a Rocha and Carrell fight. Make those kind of fights then. If you're not interested in trying to make a fight with Devin Haney. I mean, a lot of these other guys ain't moving the meter. Devin Haney coming off a loss. Well, not a loss, a no contest. It was supposed to be a loss, and then it was a no contest. And now everybody talking, yeah, man, I want to fight him next. Why would you fight him next if you thought he just lost his fight? Why you don't want to fight the guy who won the fight? So they already know that this dude's a star from the very beginning. Why would you want to fight? If Ryan Garcia is a bigger star, you just sells more, he's a cash cow, whatever. Why would you not go to his direction and ask him to fight? That don't make a whole lot of sense. I would have went towards Ryan Garcia's direction, like, hey, you fought Tank, you fought Devin Haney, you the only person that fought both. From what I know right now, let's go ahead and get in the ring and make that happen. Why would you not want to fight him? But you got other guys like, nah, I want to fight Haney. What? And he's not even in your weight class? And you got Ryan at 47? You got dudes at 47 want to fight Haney right now, not Ryan. That don't make it, so that lets you know right there, you don't need no DAZN or PBC or nothing like that when you got Devin Haney. Because you got fans, dudes, fighters who's acting like fans that want to fight him right now. They begging to fight him. So if you think it's gonna be hard to find him a fight, you don't know boxing, and you'll never be a matchmaker or promoter. So I suggest you save your money and stay away from boxing, and don't waste your time. Because if Terrence Crawford can have success with David Avenesian, and you guys said Terrence Crawford ain't got no fans, don't nobody know him, he ain't got no fans, the number said this, the number said that. It seemed like he had a lot of success on with the Avenesian fight. Because now BLK Prime gonna run it back with Devin Haney. And people gonna say, well, he just went over there because he ain't have no choice. You know what I'm saying? He ain't have nowhere else to go. If you think that if boxing right now is turning away pay-per-view stars so they can promote guys who never been on pay-per-view, okay then. That's why boxing is the way it is then. Most of these guys ain't never been on pay-per-view. And they talking about what Haney need to do as far as his reputation and what is he going to sell. He going to sell more than what these other guys have. He can sell one pay-per-view and guess what? It's going to be more than what these other guys have sold. So that's something y'all don't need to worry about. Teofimo ain't sold nothing. That ain't stopping y'all from saying that he can bounce back and with the bad performances. He's had multiple bad performances. And I ain't stopped nobody from believing in him. So everything people saying, it ain't really real. But the BLK Prime, I wanted to wait on that. But I've been sitting on that for months. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. Just the way the landscape was. They trying to make him, push him into a situation where they can, have him in a situation where he was in a Cambosa type of deal again. Yeah, you got to fight for this, fight for that then. If you want to have this belt, you want to fight for this fight. Man, forget all that, man. Them belts ain't that important. You ain't finna hold no belts hostage so I can get certain fights. Like, nah, I'm good. For a low price. I'm finna fight for a lower price? Nah. If dudes is more comfortable fighting on VLK Prime than Top Rank, that should let you know something right there. Somebody ain't paying. I don't know who, but if people are more comfortable doing that, that lets you know everything right there. But yeah, it's a good decision, man. It really is. It helps boxing. We need more platforms out here like VLK Prime. A lot of these other guys, they ready to wave the flag for certain promotional companies like they work for them. They acting like they Leonard Ellaby or something like that. They definitely acting like they Leonard Ellaby. But yeah, these guys doing a good job with this situation. I think this is genius as far as on Bill Haney part. To be honest with you, I think this is a genius move. I knew it was gonna happen possibly. I'm talking about I had a high chance of this. I actually predicted this to happen. If y'all don't believe that, I'll find it on one of these live streams one day. But yeah, I actually predicted this. I said, man, Haney need to go ahead and go to BLK Prime or something. I said this at least 10 times in my lives. I know people don't be listening. But, yeah, I actually predicted this, man. I said Haney should go to BLK Prime. And look at what happened. But a lot of people ain't gonna understand what's going on. They don't know business. They think, oh, you need these other guys like Eddie Hearn. You need a puppet master. You need somebody to control you and do things for you. You need somebody to take care of you and do everything for you. So, man, please. You got so many boxing platforms around the world that do pay-per-views and everything without any of these big-time promoters. I've seen it. These fights run just as smooth as anybody else. We seen what Netflix did. We in 2025, man. This ain't 2015. A lot of these people still think that boxing is in 2015, I'm starting to realize. They really starting to think like that. Like, you fighting on that platform? Man, I just made $20 million. Don't worry about what platform I'm fighting on, bro. I can retire right now. A lot of these dudes get $20 million, they get half of that fighting Canelo and sit up here and never fight again. So don't act like y'all know what's really going on. Trying to question somebody's hunger.